Hi, this is Ronnie with Ronnie Sue Scrapper, and this is my video response to Judybakes22 200 Subbie Challenge Giveaway. Her challenge was to make a layout or a card or both for 2 entries, use 2 or more stamps, a border punch, something newly purchased, something old never used from your stash, and the theme had to be food. You had to subscribe to her channel, leave a comment for your best or worst experience or something you really loved or your favorite place to eat. Make a video response and do it by the 28th of October. Since the theme was food, I thought about it for about a week and I decided to use these pictures, only they were a little bit dark, well, quite a bit dark. And there were my grandson one Sunday afternoon when I had chicken and dumplings, and he is about 18 months old. And I made the dumplings and he just loved them. He stood up in his chair and he was very verbal the whole time he was eating them. He was completely enjoying them and savoring every bite. But because they were so dark, I decided that I wanted to make them lighter some way, so I went to PicMonkey.com, and it's a photo editing site, and there they had the Polaroid where you could do it in the Polaroid, and so I did it in the Polaroid and I made it look a little aged and it lightened it up also. And then I put his words that he was using. He didn't talk a whole lot back then, the whole time he was eating the dumplings on the picture. The paper I used was from My Mind's Eye beloved collection, and the one here I cut a piece out from behind here, and I used fussy cut some parts from the back. This is all I had left of that because I needed something for this label right here, and I thought, well, you know, I could cut it from the back, and so that's what I used. The jar is from a very old Close to My Heart stamp set, and it's Little Treasures, and I did use more stamps than that. I used Picture Perfect, the little camera here, and it's also close to my heart. I love this and the little arrow because I did love his reaction to the chicken and dumplings. And this film strip with the click, click, click also was from it. I think that was all it was from that stamp set. I made a pocket in the back and I put like a recipe card here and chicken and dumplings and put my journaling on in the back in the pocket because I really didn't have room for it on the page after I started adding things. The paper was my something old. I've had it for probably a year and a half and hadn't used it yet. So that's my old item. And my new item was this stamp set from Close to My Heart. It came out in June or July as their monthly special, only I didn't get it then. I just ordered it off of eBay a couple of weeks ago, and so this is my first time using it. But since he was living out loud the whole time he was eating his dumplings, I thought that this stamp would work really well and be my title to the page. And so I put it here. And I put a heart that I hand cut back here. As you can see, I've got hearts throughout it because of his love for the chicken and dumplings. He turned 11 this past week and he still loves chicken and dumplings. The pot here came from Camping Critters, and I wanted a chicken to go into it, and I didn't really have a chicken, so I used Close to My Heart Harvest Home stamp set and used the turkey stamp and put it right there. Because the chicken and dumplings was homemade, I wanted to put homemade in my handwriting right here, and then I put happiness because it's homemade happiness because he really enjoyed it. And the happiness, I used the same cardstock that I used right here and on the little hearts. A border was another thing that you had to have, and I wanted to dress the border up with the hearts, so I punched out some hearts to go on it. And as I was saying about the happiness, I used a Dymo label maker and just ran a piece of thin cardstock through it, and then I sanded it because it had white core, and instead of using a regular label, I wanted it to match the rest of my layout. So let's see, I have my layout, I have 2 or more stamps, I have my border punch, I have something newly purchased with this stamp set, the old paper, and my theme food, and I made my comment. So I think I covered everything, and if you can hurry, you can still enter her challenge. It ends tomorrow, and go on over to her channel and check out her crafty videos. Thanks for watching. Bye.